Minister of Police Affairs reveals details of closed-door security meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. Hello everyone, welcome back to Greenfield Media. We hope you're doing well today. Thank you for following us and God bless you. Please like this post and share with your friends, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Let us know what you think about the story in the comment section also. Thank you again for following us and God bless you. So President Muhammadu Buhari has had a National Security Council meeting with ministers and other stakeholders at the State House in Abuja, but this meeting was mainly for people, the ministers and the elites in the federal government. So the Minister of Police Affairs has given us some details from the meeting. So let's hear what he said happened in the meeting. President Muhammadu Buhari says he will do whatever it takes to ensure that there is no repeat of the NSAS protests in Nigeria again. The Minister of Police Affairs, Muhammad Dingyadi, quoted the president to have said this during the meeting of the National Security Council (NSC) at the State House, Abuja, on Tuesday. He said the president reassured that the federal government will continue to dialogue with relevant stakeholders in ensuring peace and harmonious socio-economic environment across the country. Quoting the minister, "What we are saying is that government will continue to dialogue, it will continue to listen, and will continue to carry all stakeholders along in ensuring that there is no repeat of what happened that destroyed a lot of property, public and private, in the country." End of quote. The NSAS protest started in October with the demand for the disbandment of SARS, police unit accused of extrajudicial killings and other abuses. The protests continued after the federal government announced the dissolution of the unit, with campaigners insisting the measures be implemented. The protests subsided after soldiers shot at demonstrators at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos. Mr. Dingyadi said the NSC meeting, that's the National Security Council meeting, on Tuesday was convened to brief the president about the security situation in the country. He said the meeting stressed the need to pay greater attention to the police in the discharge of their functions to maintain peace in the country in the areas of equipment and modern technology. If you ask me, this is just stupid that he will say this at all, that it's in discharge of their functions to maintain peace in the country in the areas, specifically in the areas of equipment and technology. How about the way the manner in which they carry out their functions in the country? Extrajudicial killings should be something that the federal government should frown at and prosecute people over. Let's continue. According to the minister, the president thanked members of the council for their efforts to maintain peace and assured them that he will do whatever it takes to support security agencies in providing peace in the country. Quoting the minister, the meeting noted with concern the increasing cases of armed banditry, particularly in the northwest and the northeast parts of the country. The meeting agreed to be more proactive in dealing with the situation in a more decisive manner. The meeting thanked the president for the concern he has shown in repositioning the police to perform more effectively. The president reassured that all stakeholders will be involved in the process of maintaining peace in the country, particularly the youth, community leaders, traditional rulers, politicians, public servants, religious leaders, etc. End of quote. So the minister said the federal government would continue to maintain its bureaucratic, humane, and just postures in handling security matters in the country. Journalists have reported that in attendance at the meeting were Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, Boss Mustafa, Chief of Staff to the President, Ibrahim Gambari, and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. Others in attendance were the Minister of Defense, Bashir Salihi Mahashi, Minister of the Interior, Ralph Aragoshala, Foreign Affairs Minister, Geoffrey Oyema, and Police Affairs Minister, Muhammad Dingyadi. Service chiefs in attendance include the Chief of Defense Staff, Gabriel Oloni Sakin, Chief of Army Staff, Tukur Buratai, Chief of Naval Staff, Ibok Ekwe Ibas, and the Chief of Air Staff, Sadiq Abubakar. So the thing is, these meetings they always hold them and they talk all kinds of you know jives when they come out of it. But when it comes to implementation and execution, they fail woefully. Hmm? So now the thing is, are they really trying to implement change in the way we are being policed in this country? That's the problem here. You can't tell me that the police will just stop a law-abiding citizen that gets zero help from the government in his daily life. The government won't even provide the most basic things like pipe-borne water, potable water, or electricity, good roads. None of this is being provided. The man has to struggle and hustle to take care of himself. Then the monies that are being hustled or worked hard for, that the government does nothing to provide for the average man that is hustling on the street on his own, the police will come and point a gun at that person and rob that person of that hard-earned cash. How is it not going to drive everybody crazy in the country? As hard as this country is, people have to struggle to make ends meet. Then another government arm, because the police is part of the government, will come and steal that money and rob that person of that money, kill and maim people because of their own hard-earned money, and you are saying they should be quiet and you are not going to let something like this happen again. My own opinion is that NSAS protest part 2 will always come out, and God help Nigeria when that happens. So let us know what you think about the story in the comment section, please. Let us know your thoughts too. Thank you for following us, and God bless you.